Yes. Is that better?
You're not recording yet, are you?
Yes.
In a minute we will.
I'm recording now because we're not professional.
All righty then.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Can you guys see? If you can't move over.
I am altogether Notworthy from the BBC. You can call me Al, reporting live from Lufta Tent Camp on the Lufta River. With us this evening, we have a very distinguished guest, the famous Dr. David Livingstone. Now, I have a short interview with Dr. Livingstone, just a few questions. Doctor, you've traveled all over the world. You're a famous adventurer, explorer, and he's a quite sexy dancer as well. Dr. Livingstone, through all your travels, you must stay incredibly fit. To maintain a massive, strong physique like this, look at these legs, look at these arms. How do you stay in such great shape when you're traveling?
Well, you know, it's not easy when you're traveling to stay in a magnificent condition like that. It's a daily routine, you know, to try and stay in this type of condition.
Yes.
Not everybody can look like this.
Just look at him.
I'll give you a brief demonstration of some of the things I do. First, before I have to start with a lot of stretching, you know.
Stretching.
Stretching. And so I'll wake up in the morning and I'll get into bed, get into my workout clothes. I like to stretch my legs a bit to get started. So reach down, grab my right leg, grab it, pull it up. I'll get my left leg and I'll pull it all the way up. Wow!
How does he do it?
But really the difficult one is get both legs up at the same time.
Both legs.
When I feel like the day's starting out right, and then I'll start doing some calisthenics, you know, keep the aerobics system.
Aerobics.
A little demonstration, I'll do some jumping jacks and stuff.
We call them jumping jacks.
And that's about it. I was rather
So you must be exhausted already. Well, how about a bit of water, old boy?
Oh, that would be delicious. Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Take a good sip. Quite lovely, actually.
Oh, yes. I'll wipe it up all day. That's how I start the day.
Right then. Well,
My buds seem to be a bit wet.
well, I can't help you with that, Doctor, I couldn't help but notice that. It seems as though you're a bit two different colors here. Do you get out in the sun a lot?
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh! Are you referring to my arms?
your arms.
Oh, well, that's a long story, I'm
Yes,
afraid.
the arms. Long story.
This is an African safari that I often used to go on. When I was out in the jungle, pounding through the bush, I turn the corner and there's this tremendous male lion staring straight at me. And as most people know, if you come across a horrible beast like that, the real key to survival is to freeze. Don't move a muscle. Which is exactly what I did. Unfortunately, the pose I was in at the time was something like this. Which apparently provoked the giant. Referring back to my army training, I immediately assumed my defensive position of martial arts. And the mighty beast roared. I jumped in the air and I kicked him in the head. And that whoop, another one that whoop. And just as the animal was staggering, falling back, he ripped off both my arms and ran away. I was devastated, didn't know what to do. They took me to the hospital.
Yeah.
And sewed on these ones that some chap didn't need anymore.
Well, I'd say they're a lot better looking than yours.
They are lovely, aren't they?
Lovely, aren't they?
I keep working on the rest of my tan.
Rather large and strong, I'd say. Yes. Now, tell us about your legs, old boy. Is it true you have no knees whatsoever?
No knees, no.
No knees.
No knees whatsoever. You see, I can't get a tan on them either.
Rather scrawny little legs. Well, as some of you may know, Dr. Livingston's passion, other than wild animals, is dance. He's quite an experienced world traveler and dancer.
Travel all over the
Tell us
world.
about that.
Well, I traveled all over and perfected most of the famous dances of the world. I'll show you a few if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Something going on behind that.
Bloody baboons, I suspect.
Keep going, like. Anyway, I'll demonstrate some of the world famous dances that I like. If you'd like that, would you like that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, there's one, let's see, the Russian dance that I'm really quite fond of.
Russian.
Yes. I'll add some music if you'd like.
Yeah, correct. Feel free. Brilliant.
Beds are falling down again.
Doctor, anything else? There's a rumor going around that you're actually like a bit of the ballet.
I am an expert in ballet. Travel around the world and perform ballet all over. I'm a little rusty, but I can show you a few moves if you'd like.
Sure.
This one's called a toe point, as I'm told. On the other side. And I twiddle my feet in the air. Not easy.
Fantastic!
Thank you. And then I did my most famous dance, and I really got to go after this, but my most famous dance I performed in New York, the Swan Lake.
Swan Lake, the ballet by
And
Tchaikovsky.
I had the lead.
Go ahead.
Brilliant.
He had the lead. He
At
was
the end
brilliant.
of the ballet, I would run across the stage and then leap in the air, way up in the air. It was just brilliant. Would you like to see it?
I'd love to.
All right. Ready here? Oh, you like that, don't you?
Yes,
Would you like to see it?
brilliant.
Like to see it in
Brilliant.
slow motion?
Yeah, slow. Would be good. All right.
And that's really all I have time for.
Yes. Well, the good doctor is a bit tired, and this is Altogether Not Weather reporting for the BBC, and that's all we have. Now it's time for what we call the credits.
The credits.
Okay, encore. Okay, drop the sheet. We'd like to thank Edddison for all his help. Backstage.